What is YouTube SEO? So, YouTube search engine optimization are a couple of things that you can do to improve your channel's search visibility. So, search visibility is nothing but ensuring that anytime anyone types anything out here on YouTube's search bar, your video is recommended by YouTube. Now, I know what you must be thinking. YouTube probably gives this opportunity to very big YouTubers or videos with millions of views, but that's not true. If you see out here, when I typed YouTube SEO in my search bar on YouTube, the very first video that YouTube is suggesting me is made by a YouTuber with only 900 subscribers and 35,000 views. Of course, YouTube mixes it up. It also shows me videos that have been made by big YouTubers, but it shows me a mix of videos, is what I'm trying to say. So, for example, this video, it has been made by a medium-sized YouTuber, but the views for this video, if you see, it's only 4,000. So, YouTube does not show me videos based on how big the YouTuber is or how many views the video has managed to receive. YouTube shows me videos based on what it thinks is a closest match to my search query. So that's the power of SEO, and with the right SEO strategy, even you can rank on top of YouTube's search results out here. Now I know what you must be thinking. All right, YouTube gives the opportunity to even small YouTubers to rank on top of the search results page out here, but how can I believe that SEO is behind it all, that SEO is the reason why small YouTubers are ranking on top out here? So here's a very simple answer to that. Think about this. YouTube or the YouTube search engine cannot watch videos like us humans and decide what the video is about. Instead, the YouTube algorithm looks at keywords, captions, playlists, tags, and video types to decide what the video is about. So now let's look at how can you activate SEO for YouTube videos as a beginner on YouTube. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to go to the back end of our YouTube channel. So we are going to click on this icon on the top right, and then we are going to click on your channel. And when we click on your channel, right on top here, we are going to get an option which is known as customize channel. So click on this option, customize channel. And when you click on customize channel, you are going to reach a page which looks similar to this. Now we are going to move on to this section out here which says basic info. And here under the basic info section, we will look for the description option. So I know a lot of you fill the about us section or the description section on YouTube with generic content, but remember, as I said, YouTube reads your keywords and YouTube reads your title tags and your descriptions to decide what your channel is about, to decide who to show your channel to. So ensure that you in addition to introducing yourself, ensure that you have some important keywords related to your channel in the description. This is really important, so don't miss out on it. So for example, I make videos on YouTube, so my keywords for my description will be words like how to grow on YouTube, or maybe even I give a lot of tutorials and step-by-step guides, so I could also use the word tutorials. And then if you want to know how to search for YouTube keywords, how to do YouTube keyword research, and I have made a detailed video on that, so you can check that out, because in that again I have mentioned a lot of cool and simple hacks and easy to do hacks that you can implement to find out YouTube keywords. So this was the first step, that when it comes to managing your YouTube SEO, this is the first step that you need to do. Ensure that your description on YouTube has important keywords that is related to your channel or your niche. So now let's move on to the next step when it comes to activating your YouTube SEO. So in the next step, and this step is really important for all the new YouTubers out there, don't miss out this step at all. What we are going to do is we are going to come to the settings option out here, which is on the extreme left. So click on the settings option, and YouTube will lead you to a page which looks something like this. What we need to do is we need to click on channel from the left out here, and then we are going to first fill up the basic info. So under basic info, select your country of residence. So select the country you are currently in or you're currently making your YouTube videos from. And then the most important thing is to include a couple of keywords which are related to your channel. So for example, I make videos on how to grow on YouTube. So a couple of keywords which could be relevant for me are YouTube growth or YouTube hacks, or even how to grow on YouTube, or how to do keyword research on YouTube, or YouTube for beginners, such kind of keywords. You can add up to 15 to 20 keywords. Anything between 15 to 20 is a good number to let YouTube know what your channel is all about. And moreover, YouTube also gives you the permission to include up to 500 characters out here. Ensure you separate these keywords with a comma. So once you have mentioned or included all keywords that are related to your channel out here, what we'll do is we'll click on advanced settings. Under advanced settings, the first thing that YouTube will ask you if this channel is made for kids or not. So if your channel is not made for kids, so what you can do is you can click on this option out here which says no, this channel is not made for kids. And also what you can do is you can switch on automatic captions, where YouTube will not show you potentially inappropriate words. So you can switch that on. You can click on this one, and then what you are going to do is after you do these two things, we can move on to upload defaults. And again, under upload defaults, what you can do is you can upload a default description. Now if you hover around this question mark out here, YouTube themselves tell you that writing descriptions with keywords can help viewers find your videos more easily. So YouTube SEO or implementing YouTube SEO is not a myth. There are certain things that you can do to help your viewers find your videos more easily, and description is one of them, like I said even before. So what you can do is you can upload a default description out here. So every time you upload a new video onto YouTube, you don't have to keep typing your description again and again. YouTube will show the description which you have already saved from before. So this is standardized content which you can upload as a default setting. And then once you do that, make sure that your visibility is public, and then you can add relevant tags which are important for your channel or related to your channel. Again, add 15 to 20 tags. Now tags are similar to keywords. They help the YouTube algorithm understand better what your channel is all about, and it helps the YouTube algorithm categorize your content. So add relevant tags which are related to your niche, which are related to your channel out here. And once you have done that, what we can do is we can move on to this advanced settings option out here. And here there are a couple of things that you must select before we click on save. So for example, if you want YouTube to include automatic chapters and key moments in your videos, then you can click on this one. It's always a good practice. So we'll click on this one, and the next thing that you need to do is you need to select your video category. So for example, my video category is education, so I will click on this. If you make videos on people and blogs or comedy or how to and styling videos, then ensure that you click on the right category, and then select your video language. Mine is English, and this I don't believe you need to select. I think none is fine. And the next thing that you need to do is select your title and description language. Again, for me it's English, so select that. And the next thing that you need to do is you can select whether you want YouTube to publish all the comments that you receive on your videos, or you want YouTube to hold potentially inappropriate comments. I have actually selected the second option. And once you have made these few changes, what you need to do is you need to click on the save option out here. So when you have selected all the options out here, you can click on save. So these were some of the simplest ways that you can improve your channel's SEO by making the necessary settings or changes at the back end of your YouTube channel. Remember that as a new YouTuber, it's really important to ensure that all your settings are right, because every time you add your keywords and your title tags and your description and your caption selection, this helps YouTube understand what your channel is all about. So don't miss out this step. Now, apart from making all the right settings on your YouTube channel, let's look at some other ways that you can improve your SEO score on YouTube. So before uploading a video or a thumbnail onto YouTube, you know how we tend to name our videos and our thumbnails. So usually either we'll name it as video 123 or we'll go with the default video name. But from an SEO perspective, this is a really poor practice because it does not give any information to the YouTube algorithm. So one of the best things that you can do is you can actually rename your video to exactly the topic that the video is all about. So rename it. So if it is about YouTube SEO, so ensure that you rename your videos and your thumbnails with the right titles, because this will again help the search engine understand what your content is all about. So the next great SEO tip that I can give you, which you must implement as a beginner on YouTube, is to increase your engagement on YouTube, and you can do that through your comment box. Now, this may sound really simple, but the impact is really big. So every time somebody comments on your YouTube comment section, instead of just ending the conversation with a thanks, what you can do is you can start a conversation with your viewer. You can ask your audience what do they like about your video, or what are some future videos that they would like to see on your channel. So when you interact with your audience, it does two things. So first of all, it shows YouTube how engaged you are with your content, and secondly, it shows that you are putting out quality content out there that people are talking more about, or people want to learn more about. So it's a two-way street, and this is going to massively boost your engagement, and it will also help YouTube understand that you are putting out great and quality content out there. One more thing that you can do is you can actually ask questions on your own comment box. So this ways, when you ask a question to somebody, people are more willing to answer that question, and at the same time try to answer or reply to as many questions that you can on your comment box, because it will only increase the number of comments in your comment box. And remember, YouTube is not going to read every comment line by line, or YouTube is not going to give you brownie points for answering every comment, but what YouTube will see is the number of comments. So the higher your number of comments, the more engaging or the more active you are on YouTube. So and this gives out really good signals to YouTube to boost your channel. So ensure you do this simple step, and let me know in my comment section below if this tip helped you or not. So the next and the last SEO tip for all you YouTube beginners out there is to upload a third-party tool. So what you can do is you can go to this site vidiq.com, and you can install their Chrome extension. Now vidiq is a completely free tool for beginners, and they offer you lots of interesting data which you can use to improve your YouTube videos. One among them is your SEO score. So after you upload a new video onto YouTube, what you can do is you can search for that video on YouTube, and when you search for that video and it shows up on YouTube, vidIQ is going to give you the SEO score for your video. Now the SEO score, it depends on a number of things. For example, tag count, which means how many relevant tags have you used in your videos, or your tag volume. So tag volume is how many times have people searched for that keyword or searched for that tag on YouTube. And then it also gives you your have you used the right keywords in your description or not, and have you used the right keywords in your title or not. So it gives you all this interesting data, and it also helps you understand which tags have you ranked for on YouTube. So for example, this video out here, it's ranking for this tag, which is the YouTube tag tool. So use a free tool, or there are other free tools also in the market that you can use. I use vidIQ, and it's pretty convenient, it's pretty easy, and it is completely free. So you can also, like I said, download the Chrome extension, and then you have access to your SEO score and ways you can improve your SEO score. And that's going to help you greatly if you're a new YouTuber and you want to improve the SEO score of your channel. Remember one thing, even after you implement all these SEO tips and tricks, your SEO score will not improve until and unless you're using the right keywords, the right tags, and the right description. So I have already made a detailed video on how can you write your video description on YouTube smartly so that you can get more views. So do check that video out, and I will see you in my next video.